June 13, 2025. Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a surprise and widespread air missile strike across Iran targeting over 100 sites, including nuclear facilities like Natanz and Isfahan, air defenses, ballistic missile infrastructure, and military command centers. Israel also reportedly used Mossad teams and covert drones to sabotage internal defense systems. The strikes allegedly killed senior IRGC generals such as Bagheri and Salami and around 6 to 9 top nuclear scientists. Iran retaliated roughly 6 hours later with over 100 drones mostly intercepted and around 100 ballistic missiles aimed at Israel. Most were intercepted, but some caused casualties and damage near Tel Aviv and Jerusalem. So what are Israeli and U.S. goals? Cripple Iran's nuclear weaponization ability, eliminate senior military leadership, and degrade air defenses, all aimed at deterring future threats. It is clear U.S. is on the back of this attack and it vows to defend Israel attack on all costs. Israel views a nuclear-armed Iran as an existential threat. Iran has a history of hostile rhetoric toward Israel and supports militant groups like Hezbollah and Hamas, which oppose Israel's existence. A nuclear Iran could embolden these groups or even provide them with nuclear cover for conventional aggression. If Iran gets nuclear weapons, it could trigger a regional arms race. Countries like Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and Turkey might seek their own nuclear capabilities, undermining global non-proliferation efforts. This would significantly increase the chance of a nuclear conflict or nuclear materials falling into the wrong hands. A nuclear-capable Iran could shift the balance of power in the Middle East, reducing the influence of the U.S. and its allies. It could also threaten U.S. military bases in the region and endanger all routes, especially through the Strait of Hormuz, a key global energy choke point. Iran has previously violated its obligations under the Non-Proliferation Treaty, NPT, by hiding nuclear activities. This history makes the West skeptical about Iran's claims that its nuclear program is purely peaceful. Nuclear Iran could embolden rogue regimes or terrorist groups, destabilizing not just the Middle East, but also parts of Europe and beyond. For the U.S. and NATO allies, preventing this is seen as crucial to maintaining global security. The U.S. and European allies have imposed sanctions to pressure Iran into compliance with international norms, for example, through the JCPOA Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, also known as the Iran Nuclear Deal. Israel, however, has often seen the deal as too lenient and favors a more aggressive approach. Israel and many of America's allies oppose Iran's nuclear program because they fear it will enable Iran to act more aggressively, destabilize the Middle East, trigger nuclear proliferation, reduce Western strategic influence,